Going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Washington football team. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jones throwing on first down. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Giants.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Throwing, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Jones pass.
Not much there, only a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, catch made by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
Check 26, check 26.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. From the gun, Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 34-yard line.
Play. First down, New York.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
On the carry.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Reuben Foster.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. A first down carry for Barkley. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Following the fumble recovery, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And a nice gain at 21 yards. First and goal at the 1. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Another try for Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here first and 10 at their own 23. On first down, Gibson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
You better be afraid of me. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 22.
On second down, it's Gibson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. 6-0 our score after 1.
The score, Giants 6. Washington, nothing.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Harris to return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Saquon Barkley, the ball
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Operating from the gun. Jones dancing, and he is going to go down. back at the 11-yard line. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jones. His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Giants add on to their lead. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Bullock set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Smith to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Haskins. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And it's complete. What a catch at the 7.
Complete.
That one goes for 24 yards. Last week, several good performances in the NFC, but he was the conference's offensive player of the week, well over 100 yards.
And just the ability to make catches. You know, that gets underplayed sometimes because we're always looking for the move or the big run. But catch the football consistently, that racks up the yardage.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Operating from the gun, Jones steps away to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Complete to Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed, getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
28-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down, it's Gibson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The tackle made.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that'll set him back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
Giants 25, Washington nothing. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Gibson across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Check, 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 check.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
57. Mike, 57. Watch the back.
Now Haskins on 1st down. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he'll find Hall. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
57's Mike.
They go play action now. Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Right. Now, check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield.
Hands it off out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
57.
And to give this time to the tailback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Giants 25, Washington 7.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. A quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
third down and nickel formation here defensively. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Jones hit and the ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. And what I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
57 is the mic. Rock 57. 3 bud.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack.
57 the mark. 57 the mark.
Operating from the gun. Haskins. And that is is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Smith to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there at a Washington first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play, Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, New York.
On 1st down, Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
He was taken down by...
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
On the handoff. Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones going right side. He finds Slayton. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker.
Gain of 6 yards on the play.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
6-man. Check curls.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Haskins. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
He's checking. Crash.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Open man here. Sims complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. 50 seconds, run. Wrap it. Hey, check, Mike, 50 seconds.
Now Haskins. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
57, Mike, 57. All day, dog. Go, I got it. 57's the Mike, Mark 57.
Throwing again. Haskins. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Let's go, defense.
Again, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
57, Mike, 50.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. That he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
First down.
Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
This will make it into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Today's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Giants, a win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.